Well, let's get into it here. Let's go, Oxygen. This is a big series for us. Every series from here on out will be, as Johnny Boy just said. We're starting off on Farrakhan, as we always do. And let's hope the boys are ready for the challenge.
Let's hope. I think low-key, the entirety of the Rocket League fan base are hoping that Oxygen can, you know, at least be in contention for rank 1 in the grid going into that final grid tournament. Because just imagine, I don't really want this to happen, to be honest. It would be a shame for the Oxygen lads if it does. But imagine if they lose the next regional as well. You know, if Astro keeps playing the mark, I don't think they will. But if they lose in the next regional as well, once again, then they're going to need to probably win that 9th grid. And how hype would that be, the 9th grid, to play for a major spot? It would all come down to that. But yeah, hopefully for Oxygen, they don't have to go that far. They can just qualify by not getting eliminated in the next regional immediately. Oh my goodness, they had so many options here. That was an attempted mid-air, like sort of pinch 1-2 pass. Farah trying to play it into Chaussette, who actually got out of the way so Astral could receive the pass. So it's really good adaptation there by Chaussette. He flew up to try and intercept that ball, and then he just dove out of the way of it when he realized there was a better option.
These boys are popping off right now. They're looking very confident. Maybe playing off that same confidence they had the last time we played these monkeys.
These rascals. These ragamuffins.
These absolute hooligans.
Football hooligans. That's what they are. With their football hooligan haircuts. You know what the football hooligan haircut is? If you see, you know who all the football hooligan kids are, because they've all got the absolute shortest back and sides, and then the second shortest and top. Just like, why even? What is even the point in having two different guards on the Razor here? The difference is 1 millimeter or half a millimeter in some cases. That's, yeah, I totally agree. I see that when I think of the monkeys. That's what I see. They didn't want their hair. They're getting in the way of our competitive performance here. Can't see the monitor. It's like Gimmick's biggest problem back in the Cloud9 days. Can't see what he's doing. Oh, Astral's own goals. What's he doing? Astral. Wait, I'm almost typing in chat here. I'm trying to find Astral. Oh, no, he pre-flipped and then just tried to hit his own post and put it in.
Any Prime gamers in the chat?
There we go.
That own goal, that Astral own goal, brought to you by Prime Gaming.
Brought to you by Jeff Bezos. Now give us his money. We're not with Prime. You're not even giving us your money. You're giving us Jeff Bezos' money.
That's right.
That can't be viewed as a bad thing by anyone, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to see plenty more marks after today. What an impact car it's been for both teams. Involved in every goal. The monkeys are back in it. What a response.
Ooh, Arju delaying that just enough. Got Farah to stop moving and put it behind him.
Yeah,
this game turned 2-2 really quickly.
Yeah, Astral made it possible. Thank you to Astral for keeping this interesting. Oh dear, he's keeping it very interesting, Matt. Maybe a bit too interesting if you ask me, because he's done another monstrous defensive blunder. Astral's not even close. Is he lagging? He wasn't even close to hitting that ball. What's going on?
I don't know. It was after a monster dunk by Ixo, but I don't think that should have intimidated anybody in the backfield or made anybody panic, really.
Oh, Matane. What a turnaround. This is pretty devastating, actually. Out of nowhere, Monkeys put in 4 goals. Chaussette didn't have a chance. He just barely turned around, and the ball's already past his shoulder. Matane's definitely the best-dressed Rocket League pro player. Look at him.
Has he got the tuxedo on?
Suited up for the show today.
Yep. Dress for the job you want, not the one you have.
Do what job he wants based on this. Oh, that's another one. 5-2. You know, somewhat of a miss coming in, but yeah, like you said, bit of a donkey for Astral.
Yeah, Donkey Wonky is not good. This Dunk brought to you by Dunkaroos Snacks. Only available in the United States, apparently.
Not the Dairy Dunkers that we get in the UK. Not sponsored, by the way, but hey, if any of these companies do want to sponsor, I think they've got to talk to Oxygen, who do actually run the show here. 5-2. How did this happen? One Astral own goal, and then suddenly, monkeys come to life, and Oxygen forget how to breathe. It's not been the best mid-game here. Maybe the end game will be more like what we expected.
Yeah, let's hope so. Ooh, that's a nice shot
Wow.
from midfield. Infield pass, Astral finding Farah wide open.
And there's still so much time left in this game, so it's really doable for Oxygen to come back here. Absolutely winnable, and on the monkey side, absolutely beanable. This could go either way, obviously. It's such a high-scoring game.
Such a high beanability rating.
Yeah, I'd give this one a 7 probably on the beanability meter.
It's really nice of both teams to decide not to play defense. Makes for an exciting match.
It really does. You know, some casters, I think, get too upset when teams are defending poorly. But I do agree that bad defense can make for top quality entertainment. The analogy is often made to, you know, two heavyweight boxers who are just slugging out, and neither one of them has any head movement, but they both have chins of steel. They just stand in front of each other, absorbing all kinds of punishment. You know, that's sort of what's happening here.
Crazy thing happened last night. There was a professional boxer, was one of the people that they interviewed on that cast, and for some reason he decided to follow me on Twitter after the event. I have no idea why.
He must have liked your cast.
Apparently he likes really bad puns or something. I don't know.
He said he was a gamer and maybe he wants to get into Rocket League, and maybe he was like, yeah, this Smellsworth and Marky Duda guys, I like them. They've got some good vibes. They've got some bad jokes. I'm going to follow them on Twitter.
Good vibes, bad jokes. That's exactly how I sell myself. My resume.
Okay, well, Monkeys have probably put this one past Oxygen now with that last goal. Really weird game. Extremely, extremely weird game. Earlier on today, and even at the start of this game, Astral was having, you know, a massive positive impact for Oxygen, just being an absolute nuisance for all their opponents. And then suddenly in this game, he own goaled and then totally whiffed the ball as it was centering at the near post. I don't know if he was lagging or something, or if his cat was jumping all over his controller. I don't even know if he has a cat, but it looked very, very strange. See, somebody in chat saying still carried though. Well, did he though? I think he carried both teams. Probably.
Really great work. Really great work letting those balls go in and dunking that own goal. Didn't even result in any primes.
No? No primes for the own goals. No Jeff Bezos sponsorship coming through. Gonna have to get in touch with the big man.
Yeah.
I've got a few primes coming in. Appreciate all the support on these streams as always, guys. Be sure to swing by twitch.tv/Smellsworthless as well. Show some love to my co-caster here, who's been helping me out with all of the grid streams, not just Oxygen, but Space Station Gaming as well. It's been a ton of fun. And hey, long may it continue. Let's see if Oxygen can get back to winning ways. Let's see if Astral remembers which team he's playing for.
Ooh, this ball could be trouble. Oh, nice demo there. He's got time, but oh, Farah flubbed the shot there. Not the desired power. Not the power we need to see.
Double demo Farah. Shot set. Gets his pinch center blocked by Ixo though. You know, gotta love to see Monkeys doing well, especially with 1v1 legend and absolute legend of you know, my channel as a result. Ixo finally making waves in the 3v3 scene. Anyone who's been watching this guy's career develop, you always knew that he had it in him. This variation of the Monkeys seems to be the best one yet. Seems to gel extremely well together. I don't know, did Arju play for the Monkeys when Oxygen last played them in the grid? I don't recall if they were still playing with Taz back
I
then.
think so. I'm not sure, though, to be honest. I am not sure. I'm trying to think of what the time that, you know, we've been very recently, we were talking about Arju playing the super sub, so I think probably.
Yeah, I think it probably was Arju last time that they played. Who is another player that I really rate. I don't know why, like, I was surprised when Mouse and now Team Liquid drops him. Obviously, they weren't getting the results that they wanted, but they didn't really seem to you know, stick with it and just try to figure out those issues. They were just like, oh, yeah, we had a few great tournaments, you know, a couple of great results. Oh, but we lost one series. Goodbye, Arju. See you later, buddy.
Yeah, it's
didn't
tough
really
when
fight
you're
through
playing
it.
with other people that have brand name value. You know, it's
true.
not so easy to just let go of someone that's supposed to be good versus sort of an unknown
Oh, man.
Tane with that banger.
I'll tell you what, Metane's definitely more than supposed to be good. Great interception there. That was, you know, similar to Relating Wave earlier on, playing for endpoint and reading those infield passes. Oxygen need to be careful with these infield passes. If they're not connecting to a teammate, then they're probably connecting to an opponent. It's not one of these things that's just going to harmlessly clear itself into a neutral position. No, these are very risky plays to be making if you don't have it completely locked in place.
Woo. This Monkeys team is putting a lot of pressure on. This ball is not making it past midfield very often for Oxygen, and when it does, it comes right back into their half.
Yeah, Monkeys definitely have the mechanical ability. You know, I was talking earlier about how Endpoint probably don't right now have the mechanical ability to hang with an Oxygen team who are playing at their best, but Monkeys, I think, do. All three of these players are monsters with their individual skill, with their speed, and although Astral on his day might be on another level, might be in a league of his own, you know, Monkeys can definitely, as a whole, hang with Oxygen. You know, Monkeys can hang off pretty much anything.
With their tails,
trees,
even.
Yeah, upside down with their toes. So it's no surprise, really.
We are on Shawset cam right now, but I have to tell you, the movement I've been impressed with is definitely Astral. He's been putting in work to make some saves in the backfield and keep this scoreline as low as it is.
That's a big demo by Farah. It's a temporary open net, but Astral center is way too high. Slobs it over Shawset, who did not bring the stilts for that center ball. Didn't bring the suspension. What do you call it on the cars that can, you know, suddenly you've got these cars driving around with the wheels extended beneath them? I don't know what that's called. Something you see on one of these shows where they turn somebody's car into something that they're supposed to like, and you're just thinking, there's no way anybody actually likes this car. What are they doing? What have they done to this guy's car?
Like when they add like hydraulics or whatever?
Yeah, hydraulics. Not just the hydraulics that bounce the car around, but the ones that is that the ones that just extend? Yeah, the hydraulic air suspension. I think it is just hydraulics. Yeah, cars driving around on stilts. That's a Rocket League car that we need to see.
It was always such an interesting way of showing off. I don't really get it. This is not looking good for Oxygen right now. Monkeys firing on all cylinders. All cylinders. Looking very, very good right now.
Yeah, great shot by Arju. Just doing exactly what needed to be done there. As long as he keeps the shot hard and high, there's no way that the recovering defender will be able to keep it out of the net. But yeah, Monkeys playing a very clean game too. They didn't need any help from Astral to win this one. This was a thoroughly brilliant performance, and they've got a 3-0 lead now. Oxygen need 4 in a row, or they're going to be eliminated from the tournament. And the Giants, they can steal the top spot from Oxygen by making it into the grand final. So they would need to beat Top Blokes and Monkeys in order to get ahead of Oxygen. So there, you know, we'd have to watch the other results as well. As of yet, nobody will overtake Oxygen just because they lose this, if they lose this.
Yep.
But if Vitality win 1 series today in the quarterfinals, or if Giants win 2 and make it into the finals, that would be enough to put them past them. And they could even go further. Vitality could go a good bit further if Oxygen lose here, which is really bad news for Oxygen. Got to get the points on the board.
Okay, so it's a bit of a parlay situation we've got here. It's not just this one game that matters.
Oh, absolutely not. Every game matters in this bracket, in the overall point standings. Like, you know, we're still got this weekend, this tournament, and 2 more. So, you know, maybe other teams such as Top Blokes could be making a late run. BDS potentially, now that they've hit a good bit of form. If they, you know, they play well in week 8-9, maybe they can make a blast up to the top. Triple Trouble are the other team to talk about. You know, they're there or thereabouts, but it's all monkeys for now. I mean, Oxygen have got lots of teams nipping at their heels in the overall standings, but they've got an even larger problem in front of them, as monkeys take the lead off a very careless defensive display from Oxygen. I mean, where was the third man in that play?
It's hard not to think that emotions are at play right now. You know,
yeah,
the pressure has to be building because these guys know what's at stake.
Yeah, it was a weird game 1, really weird. Perfect start for Oxygen, and then suddenly Astral makes 2 like immense misplays, like incredibly large misplays, and there was looking like it just totally turned the tide of this game. And not only have monkeys improved as a result of that and started to have more success with their offense, but Oxygen are now lacking any kind of offensive threat. Absolutely dead in the water here. They need something. They need a huge play to start the pop-off to get that comeback going, or they're going to be out of this before they can even think about making a deep run.
Well, Ixo with a heavy touch there when he landed. Popped the ball out to Astral, and now Oxygen is trying to make this offensive run work. Oh, unfortunate follow-through bump there. Let's see if Farah can generate something from the wall. It's just
They're
not
desperate.
good enough.
They're too desperate. Everybody queuing up in this exact same position for
no!
Oxygen, and monkeys are not having any issues dispossessing them. Mutane on the dribble. Beautiful pass. He gets a ball just over the shoulder of the last defender, and Ixo is waiting in the wings. Half the game to go. There's a lot of time left, just like we had in game 1. Quite a lot of time left to come back with. But Oxygen are just pressing far too aggressively here, and they're conceding on counterattacks now.
Yeah, it does look like a different team. Looks like they've been taken out of their comfort zone. And yeah, like I said, I have to imagine that emotions are playing a little bit of a role in this, but let's see what they can do at the 2 minutes and 15 seconds that is remaining. They definitely can't get too desperate with their setups, or that's just going to happen every time.
Yeah, we can't underrate what the monkeys have done, though, at the same time. You know, Oxygen haven't been able to play their game ever since that, you know, really weird game 1 that threw them for a loop. But monkeys have been extremely effective. They're, you know, quite a defensive team by nature. They prefer to, you know, sit back and absorb a bunch of pressure and then just play a very safe transitional game into the midfield.
Oh no, double commit there from Shosette and Pharaoh.
Yeah, the offense of monkeys has been extremely efficient, though. So many chances, you know, not many chances is what I mean to say, but they've been decisive. They've been clinical with the few that they have got. Farah gives Shosette an opportunity. It's well cleared by Mutane, but Astral's there. He's got the flip reset on this, but really no way to use it other than a recovery. Oxygen going to keep knocking, but monkeys always have one player ready to attack the ball.
Ooh. Thought Shosette was going to get the opportunity there.
Oh, dear.
Farah blocks it on net, but Mutane earning his savior medal here. We got 1 minute remaining. Farah downfield to Astral. Astral to the side wall. Unable to follow up that touch. And this ball is looking dangerous here. Astral does make it back in time, but the time wasted is too immense right now. We have to score multiple goals in 30 seconds, which is doable, but incredibly difficult with the monkeys playing like this.
Yeah, monkeys love to, like I said, just sit back and play the game that's coming at them. Oxygen, despite their efforts to dictate the flow of this one, have not put monkeys into uncomfortable positions. They definitely haven't gotten them out of their comfort zone enough. And really well played by Monkeys overall. How solid a performance this has been, and just proving that their earlier results in the tournament were not a fluke. Astro with a late effort. That's saved by Ixo as well. And with that save, Monkeys advance to the semifinals. I think that's their deepest run so far in all 7 weeks of the grid. So
GG's.
Congratulations to them. Really solid performance. Awesome to see Arju playing at the top level of EU competition again. I really rate him as a player. Fantastic to see that he's found a team that works with him. And yeah, Ixo and Mitane also. Every single one of these guys, like, well, Ixo and Mitane especially, this is the most success that they've ever had a chance of playing in RLCS and in any season of RLCS. So yeah, congratulations to this team. That was a really impressive performance. Oxygen back to the drawing board. Consistency is clearly lacking. They popped off earlier on. They got destroyed right here.